Hey everybody, welcome back to Art of War, EU4 multiplayer, featuring myself, the articulate Northern Lion, as well as Roomba, Mathis, and Quill. Say hello.
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 Hey there, how's it going?
You asking me specifically, or like as a group?
Yeah, obviously. You specifically. How you doing?
Pretty good, you know. Hemorrhoids are flaring up, but apart from that, it's been a pretty good day.
Oh, we've all been there.
Yeah, who hasn't been there?
So, can I take a moment to complain about something?
No, that's my job.
Yeah, never stop
Yeah,
the
but-
Roomba.
If we bring it up, they might add it to the game.
Okay, go ahead.
It's
I'm listening.
always bothered me that disbanding an army doesn't return the manpower to your pool. And I wish they would do that. I can understand there's abilities to abuse it at war. Like if you're about to get stomped somewhere, you can disband your army and to not lose war score. So at war, it shouldn't return your manpower. But at peace, it should.
That's a good
Are you
point.
with me?
Yeah, Victoria 2 does that, right? Your
Yeah.
troops go back to the soldier pool.
Yeah. And that always made perfect sense to me. So
Yeah, it's not
here,
like they don't just die.
yeah, like I'm above my force limit right now.
Well, along
So-
those lines, ships should cost manpower. Not 1,000, but like 50.
Yeah,
You gotta-
I agree.
You got to put people on a boat.
It's just so small that it's hardly worth it. But there should be, a token 50 or something.
Yep. I'm just saying.
I guess. No, I'm not
There's
losing
a
any
Northern Line. You're not going to weigh in on that. You're not going to.
Well,
add
my
something to
my
the-
philosophy is that if you disband that army, a lot of the people in that army will have seen some shit, and they're gonna want to get
Oh.
into a different line of work. So, I think maybe it should roll like a dice with a weighted average based on the ferocity and length of the war, the atrocities that they've seen committed, and then a certain fraction of them go back into the military pool, but everyone who can get out does their best to do so.
This is not a volunteer army. They don't
No, there's
acknowledge PTSD. This is like conscription, effectively.
Oh, okay. I that
You're an
I thought-
able-bodied man from the age of 14 to 35
Yep.
or whatever.
I
And
thought
if
they
you're a
volunteered.
Russian,
Tough
age 10.
Yeah, maybe. I wish there was a decision you could pass. Allow 8-year-olds to serve, double your manpower size, lose
Well, that's-
10 discipline.
No, look at the idea group under the quantity idea group. It's called the young can serve.
Oh, it is there.
Yeah, how old does a boy have to be before he's a man?
Oh
How
man.
old must he be before he can die for his country? 10. I mean, 10's good. That's funny.
I'm a grown man, but if I saw, like, we're in 1465 in Ethiopia, if I saw a 10-year-old coming at me with a spear or something, I'd be scared shitless.
I've played enough horror games to know that kids are bad. Stay away from them.
You probably got the advantage, but, they've got an edge psychologically, I think.
How many 5-year-olds do you think you could take? A classic question.
Probably, like, at least 10. You gotta think, like,
people are divided. Some people are like, oh, like 3 or 4, and other people are like, I could take 100.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
Well, it depends. Do you get a weapon?
Nope.
Your
Everyone's
age
barehanded.
and experience are the weapon.
And your size?
But you have to feel
Yeah.
like if
Okay,
they
I've got-
didn't come at you all at once, the first few would just be cannon fodder, right? Like, I could pretty easily pick up a 5-year-old. I'm not saying I could throw them 100 yards, but I could throw them down hard enough that I don't think they're getting back up.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
See,
they're going to have to hit you with some simultaneity to get the numbers advantage.
I've got an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old, so I kind of know the span, the age span.
Okay.
And the 4-year-old, she's useless. I'm talking about like in a fight. Like there's just
Yeah.
no way. A 5-year-old, they're just useless. There's nothing they can do.
You're saying if
mean-
something goes down,
wait.
she doesn't have your back?
Let me just paint you a picture. Okay, so every night when it's bedtime, if she says no, I just pick her up, throw her over my shoulder, just carry her upstairs and throw her in bed. And she's
Can't
4.
do anything about that.
No, they can't stop you from putting them in
that's
bed.
funny.
Don't go into a bad place mentally here.
Yeah, jeez.
But yeah, so a 5-year-old. I mean, you're asking like the 1,000 duck-sized horses or a duck-sized whatever.
Yeah, that one
thing
too.
is.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing. It's a very strange topic of conversation.
It's good though. I'm digging it.
Yeah, there's not much going on right now with the game, is there?
Nope. Trying to see. I found another Buddhist, so I'm gonna see if I can diplo vassalize someone. They were technically in a coalition against me until recently, but for some reason... Oh, apparently I eased tension. There must have been some event.
Oh, come on. 162. So I can't even give them 25 gold. That'll take me to plus 188. Just like one shy, or two shy of being able to vassalize them.
Ooh.
How do you... Okay,
Then subsidize.
offer military access.
Metalwork?
Bam! Arumba, don't worry, man. I solved it.
I think he
You
was
got this
really,
shit.
really, really worried.
How old am I? 13. We're getting there.
Now, if we're talking about how many 13-year-olds I could take, I'm thinking like 2.
Yeah, there's a big range in what a 13-year-old can be.
Yeah,
I
mean,
one
my
scrappy 13-year-old could probably take me if they know what they're doing.
yeah, my 8-year-old is about the same size as most fifth or sixth graders. Like he's a big kid.
I thought you were gonna say most 15 or 16-year-olds.
Not that much. No, we had a picture today, and he was. They had to line him up in the back row with all the fifth and sixth graders because he's too big for a second grader.
Wow.
He's big. He's a big boy. Not fat. He's just big.
You should get him involved in like basketball or something, and you know it's a good investment. They can buy you a mansion in like 15 years.
It's true. Always thinking about the big picture there. I hate the trade node setup around here. It's so stupid.
Really, Vaginagar? You want to enter a coalition? All right.
So,
All right, I'll kill you.
did you guys notice that your discipline is a modifier on your military tactics now?
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not notice that.
Like if you have,
Oh. More discipline, more military tactics.
and I'm not sure if it's just a tooltip update or if that was a design change because I don't remember ever seeing anywhere that it would actually affect your military tactics because tactics reduces damage taken. That's all that tactics does. Discipline used to just reduce the amount of damage, like it would increase the amount of damage you do. But now discipline affects both, but tactics affects. You see what it's kind of like multiplicative, like. It seems like discipline works twice. Or maybe it may just be a tooltip change.
Maybe it was always in there. Yeah. Oh man, Ming falling apart. We got a Dolly, we got a Yi, we got a Meow.
A cat?
Meow. Yeah. Beautiful, like azure blue color. Still kind of jealous. I still don't like my green, but I have to say my elephant flag is kind of kick-ass. Some people in the comments were saying like, oh, if I went down to, I don't know, remember like Malacca or something, maybe change culture or some damn thing, then I could form someone. And then someone else pointed out that I would lose my elephant flag, and that suddenly became unacceptable. All right, when am I going to... I wish it would tell me what my birthday was. Oh, Regency ends. 4th of January, 1468. Look at that. Ask and ye shall receive. What's your flag, Mathis? It's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of complicated looking. It's cool looking.
I think in the very middle of the top, I think those are letters for like Allah or something. I can't remember.
Definitely letters in the language, but I don't know what it says. So
there's a great website on the internet. I'm gonna have to find it and put it in the description if I remember. That like ranks all the world's flags, and he's got like all these crazy criteria. Like one of them is like no letters on the flag, and another one is like no colonial flags. Like if you got a little Union Jack in the top left corner, you're automatically in the bottom of the pile.
Okay, fair enough.
Just goes through all these things to try to find like the best ones. I believe Canada is relatively highly rated, which made me feel pretty good.
I really like the Nepalese flag, the one that's like the 2 triangles instead of the square or the rectangle. They really bucked the trend.
Yeah. I was gonna say the only non-square. It's the non-rectangular one. What's interesting about Switzerland is it's an actual square flag.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
like longer.
I
I
didn't
think
know
it's
that.
Switzerland. But yeah, Poland ball comics are always great when they include Nepal. God, I love Poland ball comics so much.
There's surprisingly funny online content for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
There was a Poland ball like Binding of Isaac just before Rebirth came out. It was like Poland was Isaac and then the mother was the Soviet Union.
nice.
And you can pretty much write it from there probably. But it was relatively funny.
All right, I only have one country left in the coalition against me, which is not really a coalition, more of an ishin. Alition. All right, I gotta figure out the hell.
I might actually be able to do like a productive coalition war, because there's 2 countries in the coalition against me, and I want to attack them both.
That's convenient.
You wanted to do what?
There's I want to go to war with one country, but they're in a coalition against me with another country that I want to attack.
So just attack either one.
That's what I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, coalitions are like very weak now. I have not encountered a situation where a coalition like actually made me give up provinces.
Well, the fact that I got in that war with Daviet and then we truced out means that they left the coalition. They still hate me a lot, but they can't do anything.
They'll join it like 1 month after the truce expires. So you still have, as soon as the truce expires, if you want to, you can declare war on them in that month, and they won't join the coalition.
Whoa. Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. There it is. Okay, Malwa. You look like you're low on manpower, my friend.
I'm low on
I still don't know how I really feel about this colonization change with autonomy being at 50%.
Malwa has 5,000 troops total with 300 manpower.
Oh man, that's bad.
You're just gonna.
I'm sitting here with like
out
5,000 manpower, being like, that's really low.
The big teal blob.
Well, I was prepping for Vaginagar attack because they went in a coalition against me and they have a good chunk of the land that I want. But Malwa, I mean, hell, what am I going to say no to that? It's like free food.
Nom. All right, I got about 8 months before my regency ends. I'm prepped for multiple
Scary.
wars.
Lose 10 prestige, get $83.
Did we complain about that last week? I remember someone was commenting saying, yes, Arumba needs to complain about regencies because then it might get changed. About how you can't go to war when you're in Regency Council. Like you can do every other diplomatic action, anything else, except declare war. So what is it about the Regency Council that they're sitting down and they just say to themselves, yeah, well, we
You
can't
have
do
to
that.
be 15 to legally declare war, man. It's like you can't drive a car before you're 16.
You can join
can.
peaceful wars, but your council, your regent, doesn't trust you enough to be a mature adult. And the
But
country
they're
doesn't
not-
like the idea of a council like deciding wars. Offensively, anyway. It's kind of dumb.
I just don't. I don't like it.
It's like, you randomly don't get to have fun for a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Play at speed 5.
like in Victoria 2, there's no Regency Councils. In CK2, you have them, but you can still declare war. So
The Victoria 2, doesn't some of the government types make it harder to offensively declare? I'm trying to remember. I might be getting confused by a different game. I may be thinking of like Civ 2 when you've got democracy. Like, the Senate says no. God damn it.
I might be thinking of Civ 2.
Listen, this happens to me a lot. It's really bad. Playing actual Civ 5 all the time, I'm like doing something, I'm like, wait, that was Civ 4, never mind. Doesn't apply here.
I played a lot of Civ 2. I like that game a lot, but I rarely get it confused in this day and age. Have you seen that
I don't think
Reddit post of that guy who he's been playing the same game of Civ 2 for like 13 years now?
yeah, I saw that.
That one's really
was
good.
awesome.
They helped him like cure it. They're like, no, you're being stupid. You're doing this wrong. Here's what you do. And then he won.
Can you imagine playing in the stalemate every day for like 4 years, and then you post it online and somebody's like, just build nukes? It was more complex than that, but
Yeah, and it nukes in a different unit type, I think it was. Or I think he had the wrong government too. Whoops.
like all of his
Something like
engineers
that.
were spending all of their time purifying the nuclear winter that always happened every turn or something like that. It was or repairing roads. I can't remember.
Well, obviously, he must have had nukes then.
I'm paraphrasing what I remember about the situation.
I'm pretty sure you're right about that, though.
All right, here's the classic Northern Lion question. I declare war on country A. Country A is in a coalition against me with country B, but that's it. If I declare war on country A, country B comes in due to the coalition, do country B's allies get a defensive call?
No,
Okay.
Not unless you
Look-
check the
look-
box.
you can't check the box. Look over the
Oh.
tooltip. If you hover over it, it'll say specifically they will be called in as a co-belligerent, but they cannot call in their allies.
Okay.
I'm so close to being able to declare war.
So that's actually kind of an interesting thing. Like, you can't take 100% war score off of that secondary country because you can only negotiate with the war leader against a coalition, but they can't call in their allies, and they are considered a co-belligerent, so you can take lots of land from anyone.
Oh, they're considered co-belligerent.
Yes.
Ah,
But they can't, that's the weird thing. They are, but they can't call in their allies.
I have another question.
wow, they really did nerf coalitions.
Should I be breaking my alliances with vassals? Because I vassalized somebody and then immediately they broke their alliance with me just for fun, I guess. You're automatically allied, right? Or I guess you
Yeah.
don't need an alliance because if I do anything, they'll come in?
Yeah, there's no such thing as an allied state with a vassal. They're super allies.
Okay, so they automatically... That wasn't just like
Yeah, you're
a
fine.
bug. All right, got it. Cool, thank you.
Oh, where'd Malwa get 7,000 men?
Is that other country?
Okay. So to answer the question that I had asked between videos, if you try to give everything to one of your vassals, you can't. Full annexation doesn't even show up as an option. And so I kind of messed up.
Welp.
You live and you learn, right?
Oh, I didn't boost my maintenance in time. Derp derp. So if I were to declare war, no Pegu would join in on the other side, and none of my allies would join in. Really? What dipshits? Well, it might be too many.
I really want to push for military tech 5 before I go to another war.
Does anyone have score yet?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Jerk ass.
I have 12 points.
I have 0. I'm 95th with 0 points.
I'm 24th with 12.
How do you have... Oh, I guess...
24.
I guess you're a big Indian power, okay. All right.
I can go to war with Malwa now. Do I want to go to war with Malwa? Yeah, Vijayanagar. Well, see, here's my concern. If I go to war with Malwa, it won't be that difficult, but I'll be preoccupied, and Vijayanagar might find that tempting. And a two-front war might be too much to handle.
Something somebody pointed out that I wasn't aware of is on the outliner, there's now a new option for rebel factions, which is really convenient.
Where is
Oh.
that?
Let's see.
You got to enable it at the very bottom of the drop-down list.
Oh,
You can
that
actually
is
see it's quite useful.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Done.
Ooh, military tech 4. I'm a badass.
Oh God.
Welcome to the
Still on
times,
2.
friend.
I'm gonna fight Malacca. Oh no, I have 3. Never mind. Do I really? No. I have 2. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stat. I'm an idiot.
I think I'll wait till I go military tech 5, then I'll attack Malwa, because they're at 4. If I can go in with one military tech above them.
This
I
horseshit,
should-
man. Declare war immediately, like 10 days into the war, Yemen allies the person I declared on. And I'm just looking at their screen here, like waiting for the fire to pop up. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, though. All right, yeah, this is good. For people watching my screen wondering what the heck I just did, I triggered that coalition war. Just for kicks. Oh, Yemen
Gotta
came in
find
on
ways
the
to
war.
have fun.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's not good.
All right, how many troops does Yemen have? It's 10,000.
Oh my God, I'm getting my ass kicked over here. What the hell's going on? Whew, that was close.
Can you refresh my
Bam,
memory?
Stack wipe.
In enemy territory, you gain, is the correct answer, no morale or just diminished morale?
Slower.
Okay.
It's diminished. If you hover over the morale bar, it'll tell you the recovery rate. on the select the unit, and then in the top left.
Oh, that is the first time I've ever noticed that there's a morale bar there.
Yeah, hover over that. It'll tell you the base is 15% per tick every month.
Okay.
And if you're on controlled territory, you get a 5% bonus. You get a bonus for your army tradition, and then there's some ideas that can increase your recovery rate. Plus the 33% increase. So there's like an advisor that increases your morale recovery rate, I think.
Okay.
That might be the reinforcement guy I'm thinking of. But anyway, the timer went off. I don't know if you heard it or not.
Yeah.
So I'm allied in a war. I can walk through this, right? Yeah. Good stuff. Siege all the things. All right, I'm good whenever.
Give me 1 second and I'll be good to go.
Yeah, I can be good too.
I just want to take care of these rebels that popped up.
You're the best, Ryan. I have no manpower.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay, me too.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future every single day. And check out multiple perspectives as we are strewn across the Earth here. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon.